Hi Libra, let's see what the universe is wanting to tell you. My readings are timeless. When you find them is when you are meant to hear the messages. So take what resonates, leave the rest. And if the reading does not resonate for you at all, don't try to make it fit. This reading is for the Libra collective, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Cusp. But cross watchers are welcome. And just know that I will never contact you out of the blue and offer you any readings. Only scammers are going to do that. Spirit, what is coming in for Libra? What does Libra need to know at this time? Also, Libra, if you enjoy my readings and you would like to watch shorter ones, I have those over on the TikTok channel. Just know, though, that there are scammers over there. Be very careful that you are getting the real me. And at the name, it will be at the Mf'n High Priestess, but you know, a lot of the scammers over there, they use your picture, your name, your videos, but they just changed the name slightly. So just be really careful. No numbers are added or anything like that. Spirit, what does Libra need to know? Okay. Wealthy man. You could be the wealthy man, or you could be dealing with the wealthy man. Wealthy man also, you know, we can be wealthy in more ways than just money. So it doesn't have to mean that this is someone who is wealthy in money. They could be wealthy in happiness and good health. Also, if you do not identify as as a wealthy man, but you do identify as a man, it could be the energy that you're going into. Also, with wealthy man, it can talk about someone who's just focused on their material world, focused on growing their material world. Spirit, what else? What else for Libra? What do they need to know at this time? Too many, but we see mature man. You could be the mature man. You could be dealing with the mature man. The wealthy man could also be a mature man, or they could be two separate energies. We have distant horizons showing itself, but it is coming out with way too many cards. So there's something in this reading that may not be coming out really quick. It may be something that's going to happen over time. It's on its way, though, with the distant horizons. The anchor has already been dropped, but it hasn't touched ground yet, so it's not here yet. What else, Spirit? Okay. The occupation card. So occupation talks about work that we want to do. It's work that we would do even if we were not getting paid to do it. It can be owning your own business. It could be working on a side thing that you're doing. It could be just working. Your work may be something that you really enjoy doing, something you love. But occupation doesn't have to be about actual employment at all. It can talk about something that you're working on out of love, like a connection, a relationship, a family dynamic, a home situation. What else, Spirit? Okay. The main male. You could be the main male. You could be dealing with the main male. The main male and the wealthy man could be the same energy or two different people. We have great fortune on the bottom of the deck, though. Something great, something really fortuitous with great fortune is happening here. And it can definitely be about money, but it doesn't have to be with great fortune. This could be any area of your life where something really great is about to happen for you. And whatever it is, it's about to happen, this good fortune, this great fortune. It is important to this reading. Spirit, show me wealthy man. Why is wealthy man here? Show me the wealthy man. Okay, one just flew out. Hold on. You have the Nine of Wands. Six of Cups. Whether you're the wealthy man, whether you're dealing with the wealthy man, Four of Wands. Yeah, I do feel like you've got someone here who is in nostalgia. They're thinking about the past. They're thinking about the good times, you know, and they do want to reunite here with the Four of Wands. But this is someone that I feel like you have your guard up against. You know, this is someone that may have put you in Nine of Wands energy, feeling like that wounded warrior, and now you're on guard. Spirit, show me Nine of Wands. I don't know if this person is taking action towards you, but they are thinking about you. They're lost in nostalgia. They want to reunite. Yeah, look at that. The Two of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. Someone that you are closed off to. And the Five of Wands. Yeah, it's someone that you've had conflict with here. Strength. Leo energy with strength. This was a very difficult situation where there was a lot of, it was a very conflict-ridden time in your life or relationship, okay? And I feel like you are now closed off to the connection and just focused on your material world here with the Eight of Pentacles. You're just focused on your material world, and you're closed off to that connection now. Spirit, show me the Two of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Why are they here? You could have this person blocked. It's very possible. But you could just be closed off to the connection now. Not focused on that. Not wanting to think about that. Not wanting to talk to that person. Just wanting to focus on your material world. Spirit, show me Two of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. The High Priest. Taurus energy with the High Priest. And the Lovers. Yeah. This, you know, this is someone that you may have had a commitment with for sure with the Hierophant, which is the High Priest in this deck, coming out, and the Lovers, okay? Definitely, probably someone that you may have had some kind of commitment with. It doesn't have to be love, though. But the Lovers is a major life decision, Gemini energy. So it doesn't have to be a love connection necessarily, but it was definitely some kind of commitment, I feel like. But also, I feel like you learned a lesson. You learned lessons from this person. And, you know, soulmate energies are that way. We have many soulmates in this lifetime. Some are meant to be here short term. Some are meant to be with us long term. But all soulmates are souls that we meet up with in this lifetime so that we can, you know, go through karma with them. We can work through karma with them, is what I meant to say. We can learn lessons and teach lessons with those people, you know. And I feel like this is someone that you learned lessons from, and you may have taught this person lessons as well. And you made that major life decision, I feel like, to cut this person off, put your boundaries up with them, and focus on your material world. Spirit, show me occupation. Why is it here? Show me occupation, Spirit. The Hermit, Virgo energy with the Hermit. Yeah, I feel like you've gone within here. You're listening to your higher self. You're focused on your material world, and you're moving yourself into better times with the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords, though, is very slow moving energy, okay? But you are getting ahead. And it may feel like sometimes that you're not getting ahead, but you are. And the message of the Six of Swords is always that you're moving forward. You're not looking towards the past anymore. You're now looking towards the future. And the swords in the boat represent the lessons that you learned from that difficult period in your life. I feel like you've done the soul searching, you're in the process of doing the soul searching. Time is fluid in tarot. Take it as it resonates. But you've been going through this hermit energy, going within, withdrawing a little bit from the outside world or from that person, and just listening to your higher self here. And that higher self, your higher self, knows what to do, and it's taking you into better times. Spirit, show me the Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? Show me the Hermit, Spirit. The Star with the shadow side. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Aquarius with the star, and the shadow side is the devil. Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like you're healing. You're healing. There's something here. You could have had a very toxic connection with that person. That person could have had toxicity, alcohol, drugs, sex, gambling, whatever it is. And you could have had that. Or there could have just been an unhealthy, maybe codependent relationship here that you were dealing with. And I feel like you're healing from that. You're letting that go. I think it was very hard here with the Nine of Swords. That's that sleepless, stressed out, nightmare energy, you know. But I think you're making it through. You're making it through that. You're letting all this go. This devil / Nine of Swords, and you're healing. You're starting to heal. Spirit, show me the Star and the shadow side. Why is the Star and the shadow side here, Spirit? the Ten of Cups, but it came out in the reverse. And the Page of Pentacles. Absolutely. This was not your Ten of Cups. This was not your happiness. This did not make you happy. You know, you may have felt bound to it. You may have felt stuck in it. And again, this could be love, but this could definitely be business as well. We see you, this is falling all under occupation, but this still could have been love, because I feel like now you're focused on the material world. You're focused on working on something. Maybe there's something you want to do that, something that you're going to enjoy doing, but also make money on it. You could be very focused on that. You could just be very focused on what you're doing in your work environment. But that was not your happiness. That was not your happiness, and you had to let it go. And that was difficult. It was very difficult to do that. But doing so is bringing in a whole new path for you here with the Page of Pentacles. A new opportunity for you to take if you want to take it. Spirit, show me main male. Why is it here? I think you're just focused on your material world now. You're not focused on the past. You're not focused on that person. You're letting that go. You're moving forward and you're healing. Spirit, show me main male. Why is it here? You know, you could still have some nostalgia here, you know, and still be a little bit in that healing process where you haven't maybe all the way healed. But I think you're just about there now. Spirit, show me main male, and why is it here? The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, whether you are the main male, whether you're dealing with the main male, I feel that you are, in fact, going into the Nine of Pentacles energy. This is being very stable, secure, good on your own, not needing anyone else, doing it all yourself here with the Nine of Pentacles, but being very content with your life, being very happy. And it's leading you. This is a victory. You're going to get victory here with the Chariot showing up, Cancer energy. You're moving forward and you're having a victory. There's a need here when you see the Chariot to always keep your life in control. Keep control of your life. Because you may feel like opposing forces. Like I said earlier, you may feel some nostalgia from time to time about this person still. You may still have some nostalgia there. There may still be some heartbreak there. I feel like you're in the process of healing. You may not be 100% where you're not thinking about this anymore. But you're trying to keep your horses in line so you can get to the finish line. And you are going to get there. You are going to get to that Nine of Pentacles energy. Spirit, show me the Nine of Pentacles. Why is it here? And you have the Hanged Man. And you have the Empress. Taurus, Libra energies. That is your energy. Look at that. The Empress and the Emperor. Wow. That's amazing. Look at that. Letting go. I feel like letting go and disregard gender. There is no gender in tarot. We all have masculine, feminine energy within us. But I feel like letting go of that past situation, focusing on your material world, going into this Nine of Pentacles is going to allow you to find your divine counterpart here with the Empress Emperor. And it doesn't have to be love again. This can talk about something you're going to be growing in the material world. But I do feel like there's a partner that's going to come in here towards you. Once you finally heal from that connection, once you finally get out on your own and you start going in the right direction, which I feel like for most of you, you already have done that, okay? It's leading you to this connection with the Empress and the Emperor. Aries energy with the Emperor, though. But letting go, no longer struggling to keep a hold of something where there was a lot of conflict and a lot of fighting and arguing and bickering, and things were just did not go easily. Spirit, show me the Hanged Man. Seeing things from a different perspective. Looking at the bigger picture with the Hanged Man. Pisces energy. Spirit, show me the Hanged Man, and why is it here? But not struggling. Not struggling to hold on to that anymore. Show me Hanged Man, Six of Pentacles. Absolutely. Yeah, you've got someone who's going, look at that in the Six of Swords. You are going towards better times. It may feel like it's going really, really slow, but you are going to have someone who's going to come in and give to you here. Someone you can have equal give and take. You may not have had that in the past, but that is what's coming in for you. but you're already going to be doing good. So whether or not I feel like this Emperor, Empress energy thing that's going to be happening for you, I don't feel like that is right away. What I feel like is you have been withdrawing. You have been getting your life together, focusing on your material world, and you are going to get to this Nine of Pentacles energy, being stable, secure, content, good on your own. And once you have fully released the past is when this is coming in towards you. We see you going slowly into better times here. And you did get Six of Pentacles with the Six of Swords. Sixes are about harmony, balance. Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance for Libra. What guidance do they need? You have the huckleberry, which is resourcefulness. And I'm going to read this to you. Well, let me find it. I have so much trouble finding these because it's never where I expect it. Let's see here. Okay. So now I missed it. There it is. Okay. And it's a big, long thing, but I'm going to do the oracle properties of it, not give you the whole background of what huckleberries are and why it is about this. But the oracle property, resourcefulness, refers to this plant's ability to grow on cliff sides, loose gravel, rocky ledges, and in alpine regions where the snow lies thick for half the year. In areas devastated by forest fires, huckleberries will be one of the first plants to emerge from the ashy soil. In fact, this incredible plant was one of the only survivors of the 1980 eruption of Mount St. Helens volcano. Resourcefulness can mean resourcefulness can mean finding ways to turn adversity into opportunity, like the huckleberry benefiting from increased sun in areas where the forest canopy has been damaged by fire. Another kind of resourcefulness is the ability to take what you have and use it to its greatest potential. The huckleberry always reminds me that sometimes success comes from not being the brightest, shiniest, boldest person, but from strategic patience, laying low, hiding under the snow until the right opportunity presents itself. And I do feel that you've been doing that. You've been in that hermit energy here. And you are getting an opportunity because of that, because you've gone with them, because you've been doing the shadow work, the inside work. Because, this person could have definitely had a lot of issues, but, maybe we all have issues, right? We all have our own shadow side. Some of it can be embraced. We can embrace some of our shadow side, and some of it we have to work through and let go of. Okay, Libra, I hope you enjoyed the reading, and if you did, please like the video.